welcome back. Another episode of my Tulane Green Wave Dynasty. We are in year 5, 2-0, ranked 4th, coming off of a less than stellar victory, to say the least, here over Jacksonville State. Took a 10-point fourth quarter to get a victory over the Gamecocks there. Won the turnover battle. Outgained them. Just could not finish drives. We missed 2 field goals. Went for it on a 4th down from the 2 or 3 yard line. Failed the conversion thanks to a drop pass. Solid overall day. Just 4 drops from Tavares Peppers really hurt the team. But we did get the first career touchdown for Amari Muhammad. Ended up being the game winner eventually. So it was really nice to get that. And this week we're taking on Ohio. They are at 2-1. The Bobcats are coming to New Orleans to see if they can beat the Green Wave. And Ohio is coming off a victory over an FCS team after beating Miami of Ohio and then losing, getting throttled by Marshall 52-14 on the road. I think that this is a team, after how we played in the last one, I'm really expecting us to play well today. Give a nice focused effort. The Bobcats have a solid roster. Got a young quarterback here that looks solid, big time arm, is a good athlete. Got a really good running back that I'm sure is going to give us a problem. That 99 change direction is now the number one thing that I look for when I'm looking at other teams' running backs. That is the thing that scares me the most. There's not really a whole lot behind him. Solid wide receiver group. They have some speed here, particularly with Caden Hurst. Tight ends, solid for sure. Pretty good athletes. Offensive line looks really good, at least for their starters. Defensive line is okay, probably the worst one they have played, and they were without their top defensive tackle here. Terrence Bibbs is out with a partial MCL tear. Linebackers are not good, so that's something to take advantage of. Cornerbacks do not have speed until you get down here to Rob Lito. Don't know how much he's going to play since he's the 4th highest overall guy. Their 5th guy, I'm sure, is not going to play at all. Safeties are not very fast, so this is set up to be what should be a track meet for Tulane. I also thought that our game against Jack State was going to be that way for us offensively, and it was not at all. They did a nice job of playing over the top, didn't give up a whole lot of deep shots. I think we only took one really, and Celeste Chen actually overthrew Bueno. May have had one that was nice, a nice catch down the sideline, but really need to rebound back here in this game against the Bobcats. Need to put on a good show and need to put this game away early and maybe try to get the starters out. Maybe take a look at Sergio Fields, who I'm not redshirting. The most I think this series is going to end up going is 7 years. Maybe I should redshirt him just in the off chance. Take a look at that after this game. I'll do it off screen though. Maybe this is an opportunity to play Sergio Fields if we put together a nice strong game, and we are going to start out on offense, see if this offense can get things going quickly. At least a little bit better than we did last week against the Gamecocks. Doucette gets an opportunity to take this one out. It's up to the 23. He's done a nice job of giving us solid field position. Eric Browning probably did not run the ball as much last week as I should have. See if we can rectify that here today. As Tulane's going to come out with this 4 wide receiver pistol set. It's going to be a handoff to Brown to get things started. Thought he had a better block than that from Moncola. Ends up only being a 2-yard gain. Stick with this 4 wide look. Leslie Chan takes the snap, went up underneath, gets the first down, gets his first catch. He's been over the century mark and found the end zone each of the past 2 weeks. Definitely been more of a volume receiver this year versus the super explosive type we saw last year. Does have 1 long touchdown. Chin takes the snap, tries to scramble and get sacked. Definitely struggled with that as you see Bueno got open there late. Definitely have kind of struggled consistently getting this passing game going. Guy's not open. Chin takes the snap, screen to Browning. There's a flag on the play. Is that a roughing the passer? Looks like it's going to be. Celestia Chin takes one for the team there to give Tulane a first down. It would have been a 3rd and 14 setup, so that ends up coming at a nice time. Good to see that. Now go at 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers, all to the right side. Chin takes the snap. It's a crack toss out to him. Browning does not get the block he needs to, but makes the safety miss. 1-on-1, just cut back inside of him. Ends up being a nice run, but he did not get the block he needed to. As you take a look, both of my tight end and my offensive lineman here, just neither one of them even tried to block the safety. It does help kind of create a larger, play later on, but would have been nice to have that block a little bit earlier. Sticking with this 3 wide receiver look, Muhammad goes in motion. Try to get this screen to him. Ohio defends it well, though. Going to be probably pretty tough not to call them Ohio State at some point in time. So if I do, I'll apologize in advance. 3rd and 11. It's a carry to Browning. It's really good blocking, particularly there on the outside by Peppers. I'm going to set up a 3rd and 2. Three wide receivers. Campanero's in line. Chin takes the snap. Going to dump the, try to dump to Campanero, but actually overthrew him. With the struggles we had last week, I think we need to get off to a good start here. Tulane is going to go for it. A little press here out on the left side. Chin takes the snap. Bueno is open, catches it, gets inside the 5, inside the 3, tackle down finally at the 2. They get aggressive, go forward on 4th down. They missed 2 field goals from a similar range last week. Did not want to do it this week. Browning easily trounces into the end zone, and Tulane's attempt to go forward on 4th down ends up paying off as they get the first score of the day, and it is a touchdown. Yes, Sergio Fields is out there holding kicks. At this point in time, I typically don't really even redshirt players. It just kind of ends up backlogging your roster. Quarterback is something I need to remember to look at at the beginning of every year. But trust me, if something were to happen to Chin, Sergio Fields would be our starting quarterback. Now the Bobcats come out. Again, I think they have a really, really good running back. That's probably the number one thing I'm worried about. They do have the 1 wide receiver that's got a ton of speed. Tulane's defense played really well for, I would say, all but like 2 drives last week. RPO here. Got really nice performances from Robert Lucien and Ishmael. Had a nice game there as well. 2nd and 5 here after a gain of 5. Ohio going to run the hurry up. Love playing the hurry up. Every game out. Gets that over the left side. Picked off. Caleb Amerson. Actually, that's Jeremiah Jolly. He had an interception last week against Jalen Waddle, former Tulane Green Wave. Made pretty much the exact same interception last week. Good to see. It is playing out again early this week as well. Let's see how we want to do this here. 3 wide receivers. Peppers in motion. It's a jet pass to him. Does not get the block there for Browning. And it looks like there's a hold on the play anyway. So at least that won't count against his stats. Gonna back them up. Be a 1st and 20 here. Browning takes the snap. Gets it to his tight end. Campanero makes the catch. Sets up a 2nd and 6. Chin ends up handing it off to Browning, and it's a big hole. Can Browning beat the 1 man? Spins around. But it slows him down enough where he's tackled down at the 5. But this run game off to a tremendous start. Chin, now it's a toss out to Browning. Cuts it back inside, breaks the tackle, and Browning with his 2nd rushing touchdown of the day, giving Tulane an early lead running back of the year last year. Quick 14-0 lead. Tulane able to take advantage of the Caleb Amerson interception. It's a good start. Three wide receivers here for the Bobcats. It's going to be a run. Kilgo Briscoe maybe a little late to react there. 3rd and 5. Over to the right side. Nice catch. Almost threw that in the spot. He got picked off by Bickley. Still making the play, though. Running back goes out. Play action. Going to scramble, ducks there before he gets hit by Kilgo. So gain of 6, though. Trying to get that over to the running back. Kilgo free all over it, though. Able to knock down the waist. Now sets up a 3rd and 4. It is a pass. Gets that up the seam. Nice play, nice throw. He's got a big-time arm. Gets that into a good spot. Tight end right up the seam. Gets behind the linebackers. So run. Breaks a couple of, kind of fights through a couple of tackles there. End up getting a gain of 7. Tulane already kind of with their backs against the wall here on this second drive. Will be a pass. Almost gets it to the running back, but Robert Lucien making his presence felt yet again. Gonna throw it, and it's intercepted again. Jacoby Briscoe's 3rd straight game with an interception, and Tulane's defense rising to the occasion here early on. Love to see that. How can this offense keep pace? Keep playing as well as this defense. 3 wide receivers, and then Tavares goes in motion. Chin takes the snap. Work it underneath to Bueno. Gets a good block, and Bueno might be out. 40, 35, 30, to the 20, 10, 5. Trey Bueno on an underneath drag route. Gets the block from Amari Muhammad on the outside and just outruns everybody to the end zone. Tulane has already scored as many points before this extra point that they did in 4 quarters against Jack State. This is a team knew they needed to come out with a good performance. What a block from Muhammad out there. Almost a block in the back. Trey Bueno, about 7.5 minutes into this one, already over the century mark for the 3rd time in 3 games this year. Elmke kicks it away. High right now just does not look like they have the horses defensively. Been on offense twice and have thrown 2 interceptions. They've moved the ball pretty well, I mean, but can't win with turnovers. Is that out on the RPO? I mean, they get 5, 6, 7 yards pretty much every time on 1st down. They've got to clean up the turnovers here. I think they can have success. Takes it. This one is going to be a handoff. Free does a really nice job there. Made the running back make a choice and then made an open field tackle. It's going to be a run. Kilgo does a nice job there getting blocked. Ends up being a nice run. Good blocking up front. And Tulane may send some pressure here. Running back goes in motion. Try to get it out quickly to him, and they just fly to the ball. Jolly and Jordan both on him there for a 4-yard loss. What the effect extended pressure can do to a team. This is another run. It's going to be a hold, it looks like. It is. Would not surprise me if Tulane decides to decline this and being a 3rd and long. It will be a 3rd and 13. Knowing you can kind of back up a little bit here. And he's going to take a sack. Robert Lucien, he's going to win Defensive Player of the Year. He has arrived. 9 quarters into his sophomore campaign. He is that guy. So bad boy. Ohio, after 2 interceptions, now has to punt it or reduce set. A decent return. He at least is going to provide value as a returner in his time on campus, even if he doesn't develop much as a receiver. Shin takes the snap. Campanero makes the catch, gets the first down. This offense is playing really well here early on. Chin takes the snap. Trey Bueno beats his man off the line of scrimmage and is going to walk in to another score. Tulane's just too much for Ohio. Too much speed, too much playmaking. Ohio, it doesn't look like they're going to have a chance of stopping this offense. Pressed on the outside, the safeties don't play over the top. Trey Bueno, Rocher cornerback. He has no speed to keep up with Bueno. Off the press. Tulane is routing the Bobcats right now. A 28-0 4th quarter lead. You're the Bobcats. Where do you even go? You just take it one play at a time, I guess. This is his throw on the outside. Angelo Ishmael out there in coverage, redshirt freshman. Coming off the best game of his very early career. He's going to take a shot down the field. Bickley gets a chance. Knocks it away. Hoping he might actually get an interception there. Knocks it away. It's now a 3rd and 10. They do decide to throw it. Underneath, he's going to try to run. He outruns Kilgo and gets the first down. He's a good athlete. Got like 84 speed or something like that. Takes advantage there. Gets a nice play. Kilgo couldn't quite cut him off on the angle. But it's a 28-0 lead as we open up the 2nd quarter. Probably the biggest or 2nd biggest play of the game there for Ohio. See the wide receiver in motion. It's going to be a handoff though. Briscoe slows him up. Still a 5-yard run. This is going to be a run again. Look at him make Cantu miss in the backfield. Cantu has him. Kept the legs moving though, 1st and 10. Back-to-back first downs now for Ohio. Bobcats, this is a read option, really good blocking. Takes a nice hit there from Jordan.
Okay, ready?
2 tight ends now, trying to give Tulane some different looks. Going to be a pass out of that. Going to get it off underneath.
On the double. Set.
RPO. Briscoe makes it out there. Such a good tackler there underneath. It'll be a run. Blocked up well. Kilgo overruns the play there. Free does finally make the tackle. It's a 3rd and 3 now. They go empty. Gonna spy him as a good athlete. Oh, he knocks it away. Nice play there from Free, running with the, I believe it was actually that wide receiver underneath. And Ohio is going to try to put some points on the board. Down 28-0. I might would just go for it here, but I understand wanting to just get something on offense, but he pulls it to the left, and Tulane is going to be back out on offense, still holding a 28-0 lead. Chin takes the snap. Browning catches it. Not his best spin move, but it's a gain of 7 nonetheless. Chin takes it. He's going to try to slide out. He's going to have to throw this one away. Only his second incompletion. 3rd and 3, though. Takes the snap. Window's open underneath. Gets the first down. Offense just playing really well. This is a much more balanced group than what we had last year. Why we struggled so much against Jacksonville State, it's going to be a hold. Not really sure, just could not execute in the red zone, you know, on the plus side of the field. We executed when it mattered. Dominic Stewart there called for the hold. Okay. 1st and 17. Peppers comes in motion. It's a little toss up to him. Gets some blocking. Not going to have the speed, but he's able to make the cornerback miss. Should have been a 3 or 4 yard loss, but Tavares Peppers trying to make up for a 4-drop game last week. Just a look at this shifty move here. Oh, they stretched him about as far as they could. He is way behind the line of scrimmage right now. But able to kind of put a stop and start here on the corner. Gets to the inside. Then shows off a good burst after that. Finnerty. It's a carry. Finally gets positive yardage. Has not had a bunch of carries doing that so far this year. Chin's going to take the snap. He's going to try to float this up to Peppers, who outruns his man but drops it. Peppers had that. Tough play. 2nd and 10. Muhammad comes in motion. Short side screen. Gets good blocking there from Brown and Campanaro. Makes a gain of 6 out of it. Big play here, 3rd and 4. If you're trying to put Ohio away, Chin takes the snap. Campanaro gets it, gets upfield, barely gets the first down, but does get maybe a yard or 2 extra on it. Chin takes the snap. Going to try to loft this from Muhammad, who cannot reach up and grab it. Let your guys make plays. It's going to be a handoff to Browning. Finishes with physicality there. Gets a gain of 5 out of that. It's now a 3rd and 5. Chin takes the snap. Trying to fit this in. Campanaro, make sure he grabs it. Tulane extending the drive. They're now inside the 10. Chin takes the snap, setting up a screen. Get it to Browning. He gets the block he needs. Browning with his 3rd touchdown of the first half, and Tulane is up 35 or 34 to nothing technically. Still got to make the extra point. Tulane, what a first half. Kick is up. Kick is good. 35 to nothing after struggling with Jack State all last week. I think we're going to see Sergio Fields today. Elderkamp misses the tackle. Gets help there from Free behind that, though. First and 10, 2 minutes left in this first half. A lot of your key guys have already kind of gotten their stats, too, so even if you care at all about that, probably keep a lot of this defense out, but I got a feeling we're going to take out some of these starters. Maybe let Sergio play a drive or two with Bueno and Peppers, but yeah, it was looking really good. We do not want to get Celeste Chin hurt. That ball knocked away. Good play there from Amerson. 3rd and 10. These boys are in trouble yet again. It'll be a run. They stop him, though. Tulane's going to take a timeout. And you know what? Let's officially, there's less than 2 minutes left. Maybe the last time I'm really out here trying to throw the football. We're going to take a look at Sergio Fields. He's going to get his debut here. Give him an opportunity to operate the 2-minute offense with the starters just to see what the former 5-star #1 quarterback in the country looks like. Doucette. It's a decent return there. And here we go. Sergio Fields out here for the first time. Got the full offense, 5-star, really good athlete, good arm, maybe not great. It should provide a good look here. Hits Bueno dead in the chest. First pass is incompletion, and it has nothing to do with him. He's going to step back. This time he's going to drop off a screen to Browning. Did not get the block there from Warren Cola. It's a decent play out of it. 3rd and inches. Scored on every drive. I don't want his first possession to end any other way. There's a deep pass to Tavares Peppers, who brings it in, and Sergio Fields' first career completion is a gigantic touchdown pass to Tavares Peppers. And you know what? I almost want to make Sergio the kind of the guy here. Make him the thumbnail player. Yeah, we'll make him the thumbnail player. First pass of the year, first pass of his career, first completed pass of his career. Just dropped a dime there. That safety never had a chance. Got way too flat there. Nice, easy delivery. Great accuracy there. Elmke's kick is up. It is good, and it is a 42-0 lead through the first. There's still a minute and a half left. I mean, this is going to be a bad kickoff. Nope, keeps it in. Ohio better run out this clock. They might go down even more here in the first half. Flag on the play. Goes from bad to worse.
Okay, ready?
What a first half for Tulane. Man, this is shocking, really and truly. I mean, I thought we would rebound really well after last week. Been really good defensively. Have been perfect. Scored on every drive on offense. Going forward on that 4th down in field goal range on that opening drive, I think is really paying dividends. Showing confidence in our guys. Make sure we're keeping. Oh, Lord, took a big hit there from Kilgo. But just gave them the confidence and momentum there after that. We get an interception 2 plays into Ohio's first drive, and this game was pretty much a track meet. Little hits got me there. Celeste Chin done for the day, I think, is a big question here. Pass over the middle. That's a big completion. Boggs in coverage. Does make the tackle. Nice play, though. Dumps it underneath. Nice little drag play. It's a gain of 9. Ishmael almost gets to the quarterback. Nice open field tackle there from Jordan. Another first down, though, in Ohio. Running out of time here. Only got one timeout left. Let's take a shot. He's going to scramble. Getting good field goal range. Probably should have slid down there. They do call a timeout. They are going to kick another field goal here. At least try to get on the board here in this first half. They do start the second half with the ball. He's up. Kick is good. 42-3. Do set. Going to take the return. Not going to get anything with it. We go to halftime. 42-3. Tulane bludgeoning Ohio right now. Really hard to complain about anything that happened there in the first half. Browning with 3 touchdowns. Tavares Peppers got in the end zone. Bueno with 2 touchdowns. Yeah, 2 long touchdowns. We've even seen Sergio Fields' first completion of his career goes for that long touchdown to Peppers went to him. Bueno there, that was kind of the early game dagger. Just kind of showing off the difference in athleticism this team has. This is the touchdown pass here for Sergio. Big open shot for him. I do, to be honest, I do kind of care about our player stats. So let's Chan 258 and 3. I mean, I don't think there's really any reason to play him anymore. Bueno already at 5 for $1.74. We'll play another drive with Bueno out there. Then we'll probably start taking some of these guys out. Him and Chin in particular, probably Browning, probably the big 3 on offense. Probably play one more offensive drive with them, see how Sergio plays with them, and then kind of hop out. It's going to end up hurting their stats maybe a little bit because this could be a monster day from Bueno if we really pushed it. $1.74 in the first half. Open completion. But we've had really good injury luck in this series. Trying not to have somebody get hurt. So run. Jordan, Kilgo, and Ishmael on that one. Would love for Ohio to just kind of run some of this clock. I'll probably go into 2 clock mode here. I want to be here all day. Lucien, what a play there, man. Lucien dove. I'm going to watch the replay kind of at the top. Lucien dives on him and actually stops him. He tried to reach out to get that first down and never got it. Set. Kind of an ugly spin move there. We'll see Sergio Fields, though, in this offense, at least with the other, 2 of the big 3. Probably the last drive with those guys out there. Probably leave Muhammad and Peppers and so on and so forth out there. Muhammad goes in motion, fake toss, handoff to Browning. It's a big carry there to start it off. It's another first down. Really like to get him to the century mark. Another carry here to Browning, another big hole. Another gain of 7. Play action, Fields is going to roll out. Sergio, the added element of the run. Just so I can see, what is his? I don't know that I ever looked to see what his carry was. That is the one thing with Chin. I would like to run more often with him. But Chin, if he gets hit, he is pretty much going to fumble it. That's it. He got the same carry. That's not great. Not the most exciting thing. Chin drops it all the time. Maybe Fields technically being a scrambler may work out a little bit better. Nice job there of extending the drive. Fields takes the snap. It's a bullet over to Bueno. Now over 100. Had 190 yards. Having a really nice day. Trying to let Sergio cook here. Takes the snap. But take a sack this time. Just about to let that ball out. And he gets sacked. Okay. Matt Page making a play. Nice spin move there from Browning, and a 2nd and 17. He takes a carry and gets the first down. He's over the century mark. So we're definitely good with him coming out after this. What a day for him. Bueno comes in motion, feels a little jet pass to him. He's got blocking, he's got speed. He cuts inside. It's another first down. He is at 200 yards receiving. Same formation here. This time as Peppers comes in motion. It's a quarterback counter. Fields. Tackle down at the 2. A little different look there. Two tight ends, and Browning and Bueno, probably their last couple of plays here. Fields tried to take it, gets dropped that time.
Got it.
Finish the drive here. Scored a touchdown on every drive in this game. Peppers in motion, jet pass to him. He's going to get into the end zone. His 2nd score of the day. Sergio Fields with both of those passing touchdowns technically to him. Tulane has scored on all 7 of their offensive drives. 49-3. Did take up a lot of time there on that drive. Just under 6 minutes. A little over 5.5, whichever way you want to kind of look at it. Yeah, what I'm thinking. I'll wait till after this play. Sorry. Elderkamp, decent tackle there. Jordan helping him out. Yeah, let's get the big guys out here. And let's actually Finnerty there. Boom, boom. Let's move Kutcher to the number 1 spot there. Let him operate in Bueno's location. We'll keep Peppers and Muhammad around. I need to go to the 3rd down running back. We'll put Eberle in that spot. Doesn't really matter. Both him and Richard are pretty much the same player. Keep this defense out there. I don't want things to start getting funny and making it look like they stuck in the game a little better. At least for another drive or 2 with these starters. It'll be a handoff. Really nice run. Briscoe does a nice job getting off the block there at the last second. Carry for Brune. Carry. Nice play out there from Ishmael. 3 helped him out. Controllers are trying to dial me. I'm going to try to scramble. Oh, it made me miss. Made a couple of. Ooh, that should have been a foul. Go ahead and get my batteries ready here. Remember, it's time to swap them. Pass dropped over there. Come. The screen. He blocked me before. He blocked me before they released the pass. That's gonna probably be a pass interference, though. Yep. That's crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and swap my battery.
Okay, ready?
And we are back. Sorry about that. Couple of seconds.
Jackrabbit. Ready.
Thought he was going to end up going to the RPO. Went ahead and moved out there. Nice play. Shouldn't have done that. I was in man with that guy anyway. 2nd and 5. I want to keep them out of the end zone. They're going to call that on us. They are. Come on, Cantu.
Encroachment on defense.
Ready up. 29 Philly.
So run, good carry. Another first down.
Ready, break. Cricket.
Big time sack coming off the edge. Jacoby Briscoe already proven that moving him into the slot has definitely been a success. He has consistently made plays. We're into the fourth quarter now. Just trying to get out of this game. Really all we are trying to do.
Easy.
It's a bomb. Bickley is going to pick it off. Nice play there, young man, in the back of the end zone. What a way to start the fourth quarter. Leapt up and made a play there. Now let's see if we can just kind of run out some of this clock here. And off to Finnerty. Puts it up. It's a gain of 3.
Ready, set. Razor. Set. Hut.
They're going to be camping narrow. I'm trying to snap the ball, and it just won't snap it, so then he ends up jumping. 2nd and 12.
Okay, break. Green 25.
Fields takes the snap, set up the screen to Eberle there. This little block in, cuts up, and we get tackled down there now. Why is Caleb Emerson out there playing wide receiver? Oh, maybe that's Kutcher. Does he wear number 10 too? He does, okay. 2nd and 16. Struggling with penalties on this drive. Fields takes the snap. Gonna get this up to Peppers. Not much there. It's gonna be a 3rd and 12. We have scored a touchdown on every drive offensively, and the holds might end up being what keeps us from continuing this stretch. Fields takes it. He's gonna throw the bomb down the field. It's gonna be picked off. You're kidding me. Sergio Fields, first interception thrown of his career, just trying to take a deep shot on a 3rd and long. Just underthrew that just a little bit. Really stood in there. Yeah, it's a good play from the cornerback. Rob Lito on the interception. That kind of stinks. Throw it into the dirt. Charlie was all over that.
Okay, ready? 42 Spider.
Underneath. Breaks the tackle there of Kilgo. I'd rather that ball just get knocked away from Fields. I hate he's already thrown an interception. He's looked good though. Screen pass, set up well, gets good blocking. Ohio trying to get on the board here again.
Get set, get set.
It's a throw up the seam, almost picked off. Knocked away there though by Bickley. Had a nice game.
Ready, break. Set. Ready.
He's going to immediately try to scramble, throws it away.
On the ready.
Jabari Cashman, that's a good name for a kicker.
Set. Ready.
Underneath, 2 guys on him. Make the nice open field tackle. And they are going to send Cashman out for the field goal. Try to make it 49-6. Kick is up. This one's going to be good. Dead down the middle. It is 49-6. He's 2 for 3. Field goal range. Not the best drive there defensively. Of course, it's coming off an interception after the offense has been perfect all day. Brissett's going to take a knee. All right, see if we can get back to running the football without everybody being called for holds. Would be nice. And off to Finnerty. Good blocking at Finnerty. Head of steam. Best run by far, probably in 2 years there, to be honest. Nice patience, really nice blocking. Finish with physicality. Run a little bit of this clock out now. Straight handoff there to Finnerty. Big time run there again. There is the 28 we saw from his freshman year. First time we have, I mean, I don't know that he had a good game really at all last year. Richard's going to take it, tries to go outside. It's going to be called back for holding anyway. I don't even know why I run stretch plays. It's my favorite run in the game, just based on like the feel of when a good stretch play is called, what it does. It's just like perfectly set up chemistry and synergy all along the offense. Fields takes the snap. We get hit right as he tries to deliver that to Peppers. 3rd and 17. The offense is not in great here. The second half, of course, you lose a lot of your focus and really trying to push it. Going to try to throw that one in the dirt, and it gets intercepted. So Sergio Fields had some highs. Now had some lows as Todd Schley gets the interception there. Tried to fit that into a tough spot. Receiver didn't make the exact play I wanted to on it. Nice screen there. But yeah, forcing it with Fields. Trying to make something happen. Both of his interceptions have come on 3rd and 16 pluses. Doesn't help. Like, he is blocking me and they're going to call it defensive pass interference. What am I supposed to do? He is going out there to block me on that. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Like, he has not stopped. He is constantly coming at me the whole time. And all I'm trying to do is get over to the other guy, and he is blocking me before they release it. I'm trying to read this read.
On the double.
I don't like that call. We've really struggled with penalties today. Not as bad as we did in year 3. Good Lord, that year 3. I couldn't run the ball without it being called back for a hold. It's when Browning averaged like 4.1 yards a carry or something, and that was with a lot of late season success. A lot of games with him averaging 2.5 yards a carry. If I had a 6 or 7 yard run, I might as well just run out of bounds because they were going to call it back. Lucien on the play. 3rd and 8.
29 Philly. 2-0.
Oh, wide open guy. Nice play there for Ohio. Both corners went on the underneath guy that created that void on that corner route. Nice play. Or flag route, whatever you want to call it. Wide open. Ohio gets into the end zone with their backups against our starters. That'll leave a bad taste in your mouth. We'll put in the Put in the second team. Nope, I don't. I just want to do it just for the defense. Fair catch. Just run the clock out. We can get done with this game. Unfortunately, throwing them 2 interceptions with Fields kind of puts a little damper on the game, and then give up the late touchdown there. This was a drubbing. It's a good tackle.
Ready, set. 3:25.
Last play before the 2-minute warning. It's a handoff to Eberly. It's up a 3rd and 5. See if we can throw and get this first down. Buries it. Muhammad is going to get the first down. Threw a rocket missile there. Can I take a knee now and run this out? Oh, they're not. I'm just going to run it out. I hate when they do that. I'm going to make me sit here and take the knees. Mess up my guy's stats. 49-13 victory here, though. I mean, 2 interceptions for Sergio Fields, giving up that late touchdown to Ohio with our starters in there. Obviously, leaves a bit of a negative taste. But Celeste Chin in this offense was phenomenal. Scored touchdowns on the first 7 drives. Again, kind of struggled there in the later part of the games offensively. Getting a chance to see Sergio was really cool, though. I do like the thought of what this. I think this offense could hum right along. Obviously, we threw 2 interceptions with him. Missed me kind of. One's just a deep ball of the defensive player just made a play. The other one's me trying to force something on 3rd and 17, which I'm going to do that regardless of who the quarterback is. But getting a chance to see Sergio Fields, I mean, he looks like a guy that we could pretty much run this entire offense extremely comfortably. He adds a little bit more athleticism than Celeste Chin. It's not a major jump, but obviously up 28-0. You know, at the end of the first quarter, we're up 42-0 before Ohio ever scores. I mean, they moved the ball a decent bit, but we had a field day on offense. We beat them on pretty much every statistic. Won the turnover battle despite us turning it over twice. Easily won the time of possession. I mean, this was a drubbing. Jan goes 15-19, 258 and 3. Fields 7 for 11, 1 at Bucko 3, 2 touchdowns. Did throw the 2 interceptions, but I thought looked plenty good. Browning went over 100 yards on just 10 carries. It's worth noting that Fields had a nice scramble on a play action, but did take a sack or 2 there. Finnerty looked good as he's looked in 2 years. Bueno, 200 yards, 2 touchdowns. Peppers had a solid day, just 1 drop after 4. Browning got into the end zone. Campanero 4 for 47. Muhammad 3 for 13. Got a couple of first downs. Offensive line, I felt like was really good outside of the 3 holding penalties or whatever we had. The 1 sack was more of me just not wanting to force a pass. So can't complain there. Defensively, Jordan, Free, and Briscoe all in triple digits with Kilgo right on the outside of that. Tackles for loss, Kilgo, Briscoe. Adds a quartet of players. Also get some sack from Briscoe and Lucien, and we got an interception from Bickley, Jolly, and Briscoe. First interception for Bickley, I'm pretty sure. I don't think he snuck one in last year. And we were perfect with our kicks. They were all extra points, so that's at least good to see. And now on the Bobcat side of things, really bad day for Zenner. 13-23, a Bucko 8 and 2 interceptions. De Silva 7 for 12, 88. Did throw a passing touchdown and an interception as well. Brune, I felt like had a couple of decent runs. Zenner did nice, both in the scramble and in the read option game, kind of creating some big plays there. Nobody really to speak of in their receiving game did much of anything. Tackles for loss wise, they had Hunt and Page each with 2. A couple of guys here with 1. Had 2 combined sacks there, and then Slay and Rob Lito each get interceptions. But it's Tulane that comes out on top. Glad we got a chance to see Sergio Fields here, because the schedule is about to pick up very heavily here in this next episode. We will be taking that trip to the other Death Valley. As a Georgia fan, I have to respect LSU being the main Death Valley. But the other Death Valley, we get our first commitment of the year, Kenneth Fumagalli, 4-star defensive tackle. Jared Brook, 4-star guard, also joins the fray here. That's good to see. Deal breaker, coach prestige for both of them. Should be safe on that side of things. But yeah, next time we see you guys, it's a top 4 matchup here in Clemson. That's exciting. We're at 3-0. Let's take a look and see what happened on the top 25 in week 4. Had Clemson by 2 touchdowns over Virginia, Michigan with a victory, TCU with a victory, Notre Dame getting back in the win column over Purdue, Boise State with a win, Cincinnati, Penn State with a victory, Arizona gets upset by Florida Atlantic, Alabama over Oklahoma State, Arizona State with a victory, LSU over Ole Miss, USC over Northwestern, our game. Rutgers beats Ohio State, and Ohio State's 3-1, but they're outside of the top 25. Miami over Cal, and Texas over Kentucky, UCLA over Nebraska. Quietly, that win for Miami was really solid. Cal went and drubbed, was it Notre Dame? They beat real bad. Kennesaw State beat Notre Dame. Cal did something right. Am I crazy? Is it week 1? I might be overlooking it. I don't want to hold you guys up. We'll take a look at the stats here. So Celeste Chen, he goes interception free, 10 touchdowns versus 5 picks now in the year. Sergio, of course, got his opportunity. Browning, 2 100-yard games, found the end zone now several times. 5 times so far in the year. Bueno continues to be a monster. Peppers is great. Browning is great. Campanero got involved a little bit more in that game. Muhammad, 148 yards a game here for Bueno. Just out of curiosity where that stat is in comparison to last year. Down about 14 yards a game. But he keeps finding the end zone, that's for sure. He is a player, no doubt about it. Top guy with sacks allowed. Fortenberry and Heinrich have each given up 2. Jordan, Kilgo, Free, Briscoe, and Bickley are now our top 5 in tackles. If you want to see somebody in particular, I'll scroll down. Tackles for loss, Lucian's leading the way. Ishmael right behind him. Sacks, Lucian, 3 guys here with 1 apiece. Briscoe's got an interception in every game this year. Jolly with 2. Bickley and Amerson also on the board. But yeah, the next time we see you guys, we'll be taking on the number 1 overall Clemson Tigers. Be very, very interested to see how we match up going on the road, hostile environment. If we play clean on offense, I always feel good about getting a victory, but Clemson is going to be a tough test. If you enjoy the content, like and subscribe. Check out my other work on the channel in my Seattle Mariners franchise on MLB The Show 25 and my Atlanta Hawks franchise on NBA 2K25. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and until next time, peace.